Yo guys, how's it going? Cobra1386 here, and welcome back to another LEGO Marvel Superheroes custom minifigure review. Today we are looking at my Deadpool figures in order to celebrate the release of the Deadpool film, which came out last week. It is a great film, and if you are old enough to see it, I would recommend it highly. And let's get into the figures. First up, here we have the LEGO official Deadpool minifigure, which comes with the Wolverine Chopper Showdown set. I have done a review on that set. If you want to see it, I will leave a link in the description for that video. And this is quite a basic Deadpool minifigure. I've added on the two custom LEGO Uzis onto the figure here. And as you can see, he's got quite basic printing. It still looks really accurate as Deadpool, but compared to the other figures which we're going to be looking at in this video, is the most basic of the figures. Next up here we have the first of the custom Deadpool figures, and this is Deadpool's X-Force costume, which he uses when he is a member of the X-Force team. This is personally my favourite Deadpool suit in the comics, and the printing on this figure is really good. As you can see on the front here, he's got all the muscle outlines and the pouches on the belt with the X-Men symbol on the strap on his chest and on his belt as well. And I love the way that with this suit he's got the red eyes, whereas in all the others he has the white eyes. If we quickly turn the figure to the side here, you can see he has some printing on the arm, and on the side of his leg he has a gun holster printed on, along with the continuation of the stripes which we saw on the front of the legs here. And you can also see the custom machine gun which comes with this figure. And if we turn to the back of the figure and just remove the sword sheath from the back, you can see that the straps design from the front continues round onto the back of the minifigure, as well as the belt with the pouches on. And you can see it does have the outlines of the muscles on the back as well, so it is a really great minifigure. Next up here we have the yellow Deadpool costume. This is probably my favourite as far as the actual minifigures go, because it's got the most detail in it. You can see he has the teleporter on his chest, all the muscle outlines still underneath that. Then he's got kind of the outlines for the face printed on the mask as well, which none of the other figures have. And even though this figure doesn't have arm or side of leg printing, personally it is my favourite because, as I said, the detail on the torso, head and legs is kind of a higher standard than the other figures which I have shown. So I've already done this minifigure in a video, and I'll leave a link to that in the description below, again, if you want to have a look at this figure in more detail. So yeah, let's move on to the last minifigure of this video. Last up here, minifigure wise, we have the movie Deadpool. Now this is very accurate to the film. All the printing on the body is exactly as his costume is in the film, and if you've seen any of the trailers or posters, you'll know that this is a very accurate suit. I love all the detail with the straps and the bullet holes and all the outlines of the padding on the front of the torso and on the legs. And if we just turn the figure sideways here, you can see that this figure also has the printing on the arm, and he's got the shoulder pad printed on both sides as he has in the films, and then he has the gun holster on his hip, more pouches on his kind of thigh area, and then the boots as he has in the films. And this is the same on the other side here. As you can see. And last but not least, here we have the Hulk Paul figure. Now this is a custom figure by Minifigure Maniacs. I will leave a link in the description to both his YouTube channel and his eBay page. He is a great customizer. He does big figs and minifigs alike. Keep in mind that there's only a limited number of each figure which he does, and not all the ones you see on his channel he sells. Some of them he only does one-offs of. But again, they are great figures. He custom paints and, you know, adds modelling clay to them. And they're really great figures. They're painted in really great detail. You can see I presume this one's based on a Grey Hulk figure, as it has the grey skin. But it is a great figure. You can see he's got the Deadpool costume with it folded up on the face, kind of the tears on the arms and the feet where it's ripped through. And you can see it is a really great custom big fig from a character which only appears, as far as I'm aware, once in the comic books in the Hulked Out Heroes storyline. So there we have it, my custom Deadpool collection in celebration of the release of the film Deadpool. As I said earlier on the video, if you are old enough to see it, I highly recommend seeing the film. It is a great film, and I think it's fair to say that everyone who's seen the film and who's wanted the film has a lot to thank as far as Ryan Reynolds is concerned, because he is the person largely responsible for the creation of this film. And yeah, this has been Cobra1386, and if you are new to my channel and you want to see other videos like this, subscribe and leave a like if you enjoyed this video. And this has been Cobra1386, and I will see you next time.